you. Put your dicks away. Your mother is here. I'm so old, I was born in a previous century where if we decided to kill a president, we did. Lame. We believe that if you have a pair of scissors, you can do anything. You can open your prescriptions, and you can stab that neighbor that is looking in your window. The problem with school shooters, they all peak in high school. Dating material. Slender in LA. My kids think I need therapy. Anybody here think their parents need therapy? Yes. Fuck y'all. Y'all need therapy. We're the perps. We put you on the couch and we can take you out. They do. They think I need therapy. They don't trust me. I just asked them at Christmas time, can I borrow your drone that I gave them for Christmas? They asked me why. I'm not going to tell them. I'm not going to tell them that. They're never going to loan it to me if I tell them it's to spy on the neighbor who has a light that shines into my... Never. I asked them a simple question. Do you know how to build a catapult? I paid for private school. You went. They should have taught you this. They won't tell me. Cat poop over the fence would have worked just fine. I'm from Louisiana. You ever know that's where it comes from? I was on tour this summer. I was on tour. There's people who pay to see me. I was on tour this summer. And I was through the South, and I went home to Louisiana, and you guys, I found out this is why I think the way I think. I thought it was just me. No, it's the entire state. Listen, we are the only state in the union that discovered our governor was embezzling. And we sent him to the penitentiary. That's a great word, isn't it? Penitentiary, where you do penance. Penitentiary. And he served his time. And when he got out, we reelected him. We reelected the same guy. And they said, well, he served his time. He's done his crime. Oh, God. Oh, God. Thank goodness the food is so good, because we don't care about anything. We don't. Just feed us crawfish and beer. We're fine. We're fine. I grew up on a rice farm. Listen, if I do go to therapy, number one, I said, the boys told me, they said, Mom, therapy will change your life. It will change your life. I said, okay. How much is it to change your life? They said $375 for 45 minutes. And I said, fuck you. They said, no, Mom, really, change your childhood. All right, fine. So I called a psychic. They're $29.95. I don't see why we have to spend so... What do I want to know about the past? I remember the past. I haven't lost it yet. I remember. Why do I want to rehash the past when I can know what's coming in the future? They said no. So I got to thinking, well, all right, what if I just speed talk through it? Like, could I save some money? Like, if I could get it all down in like a 3-minute set, could I just... So I thought, okay, all right. Don't tell her the part of that you killed a bunny when you were 3. Don't tell her that part. It wasn't my fault. She asked to go down those stairs. That little shit just set me up. But my mom said, oh, their ears bleed. All right, stop it. I'm sorry. I'm not over that yet. Anyway, so I thought, okay, I'm just going to tell her really quick. I was born in an adoption home in Southwest Louisiana on a rice farm. They went and got my brother, too. Psychopaths are real. Demons are real. That's what he was. They tried to bury me in the backyard. Okay, that was just the 12 cousins. They were all boys. Also with my Barbies with the heads off. You ever have one of those in your family? And on Saturdays, your dad would mow the lawn and all the Barbie heads would start popping up. But you don't have any trauma. You're just fine. You just learn to cook and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And then later they make you into a model in New York City. I went to New York City. I became a model. I was hungry for 12 years. They said, you come from Louisiana. You probably speak French. We're going to send you to Paris. I went to Paris. That's not what they speak there. They don't speak Cajun French. They don't. I ran up to this policeman and I said, there's a man trying to follow me in perfect French. I said, je suis un animal pris. And he said, you just had a bad lay? All right, so they don't speak that there. But listen, I ate the chicken. Don't eat the chicken there. They feed them fish, and all the chicken tastes like fish. So I just switched to oysters. That felt good. Also, they had frog legs. And it said on the menu, from Rain, Louisiana, where I'm from. I felt so seen. This is what can really, you can lose your shit over this. You can, where are you from? Where are you from? Minnesota. Minnesota. Where are you from? Did you say sorry? Did y'all cross over? Y'all crossed over from Canada and made him say sorry? That's what happened? Where are you from? California. Look how she said it. In California. I'm from California. We waited for those new packets at Trader Joe's for hours. It was so. And then I met a guy named Jason, and we're engaged now. I pee my pants. Listen, they don't teach you the codes long enough. They tell you a little quick door code, and you run from the bar to the bathroom, and by then it's changed. I don't know. It's electronics. I don't know what's happening, but I can't get in the bathroom, and I pee my pants all the way home. You don't know yet, but that's coming after you marry Jason. All right. And then I had to tell the lady, okay, first I was married and I didn't have kids, and then I had a kid and didn't get married. Oopsie. And then I got married and I had more kids, and that didn't work either. Is there something wrong with me? And she said, yes, your 45 minutes is up. Please come back next week. Man, I don't know. What do y'all want to talk about? Where are you from? Michigan. These damn Yankees, they're just everywhere. Somebody said, you can't say that, Rosalee. I said, why not? That's what they call us in Europe. Just everyone is, if you just come from here. All right, never mind. I went to Alaska last week. Listen, they're telling the same stories that they told 25 years ago, the last time I was there to do Toyota commercials. I did a bunch, anyway. I did like 300 commercials, and that's what I did, and that's how I supported the boys. Do they say thank you? They say no, pass the Cheerios. Fuck you. They were in my bras wearing them. I tried to be sexy. They could smell them. People could smell the milk and Cheerios. It was like, anyway, okay, once you're a mom, somebody said, why do you still talk about your kids? I said, they still call me mother. They still call me mom. It doesn't ever stop. I was in Alaska. So I got off the plane, and they said, whatever you do, don't step on the mud flats. The mud flats will sink you in. We popped a woman last week. We put a rope around her waist and had a helicopter go to rescue her, and they just pulled so hard they popped her. And I thought, Alaska. They have stop signs, y'all, covered with bullet holes. That's all they have to do there. Pop women and shoot the stop signs. Anyway, I'm going to end with this story because I'm sure it's about time. So they started telling me these old stories, and I told them one because I'm from Louisiana, and I should tell better stories than fucking Alaska. Listen, we send all our criminals from Louisiana up to Alaska because of the oil industry. Anyway, I didn't tell them that part. Okay, so I was up in Alaska, and it reminded me of the beautiful time I was there. I was up there shooting a Toyota commercial, and they said to the crew, we're going to drop you on a glacier with the car, and some huskies, and some children, and a fake husband, and y'all are going to mush for 4 minutes, otherwise your feet will freeze off. And I'm SAG. I don't know. Can y'all do that to us? So sure enough, we shoot, we mush, we smile, whatever. And then 3 helicopters land. They take the Toyota away. They take the film crew and the agency away. 3rd helicopter is for me and the guy that played my husband. The guy gets off the helicopter and goes, I'm ex-Vietnam. Want to go into the fissures? I had a 4-month-old at home. I'm a responsible adult. The guy playing my husband had a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old in school. He was so responsible. It was disgusting. We turned to each other and went, Yeah, let's go. Let's go. If we have to die, it'd be cool, right? This is how we're going to go out. I'm down. We get in that helicopter, you guys. We went down, down, down into the fissure. It was blue, blue, darker blue, turquoise, turquoise, black. And we came out of it like this. It was the coolest moment in my life. Do I have pictures? No. I'm too old. There was no iPhones. I have not one fucking picture in there. I can't prove anything to you if you didn't film it. It didn't happen. All right. I love you guys so much. Thanks for putting up with all this.